Diana and even the Ashe, Alistar, like when you think about the composition that HANWHA has to stop, you know, Gnar from coming in or Lee Sin from coming in and doing a great fed, but it just didn't matter in the end.
Okay, we're trying to get on in here. Nice knock away onto Ruler, but the damage gets deft incredibly low, and he actually gets in range.
Oh my god.
Flash Rend as Ruler just laughs at him. Takes his way to the bank.
That's I mean, Ruler just goes in, he's like, okay, I can get a range, but here's the counter engage.
Okay, and again, Ruler doesn't have flash. He actually gets knocked in perfectly. That is a fantastic follow-up.
Chovy reacts so quickly to this level 4 gank from Klid too, so he ends up being fine here. Loses his flash though.
Yep. Good stuff, and this is what you can do. You get that flash away, but in comes Johan as well. BDD's very low. Will go down. Now it's a 2-on-2, but Klid is incredibly low, and Johan is just getting so much value here. Trying to hit that strike, but he will not be able to, as the flash is enough to get Klid to safety.
Yeah, so
extremely smoothly just scaling up here. He's got a lot of CS. He's up on the Lee Sin, on levels and on farm. Now Klid is trying to make up for that here. He's looking for a dive. He has the kick, and they're just going to go for the easy cow rather than for the Ashe who had flash. And that's going to be a nice kill secure that they do give over to Ruler.
Feels so bad as Vista. Deft is like, you're on your own, buddy. Flash is away too, so ends up losing the flash, so it's doubly impactful, this gank. And, you know, he had cleanse available, but he was just not going to mess with it with all the CC. Ruler didn't even have to use his ultimate there to secure the kill. So it ends up being really nice for them, and it's a pretty back and forth game. This is kind of what I was alluding to, in that neither team has like the early game comp to under your turret. Rascal.
Yeah, they're trying to bait in Rascal here. The hop is down, and he is so crushed underneath the turret. They give that over to Morgan, and with the Rift Herald in hand, they're going to get so much value. There's nobody up here.
Nothing. Nothing can stop them.
They're going to get the whole turret.
They will. They will get the whole thing, and this is a lot of extra gold going over to Morgan, right? He ended up getting that early kill. Now he's got an assist, and he's going to get every single 80 this plate tosses towards him. And, like, I mean, you didn't have to give the gold. I mean, it's so much money. You didn't have to give the gold over to Morgan, but when you consider how much he's going to get anyways, I guess it doesn't really matter at the end of the day.
And an absolute stomp of a game. GENG, they got the first streak, and they're going to get the second one, whereas Rascal is basically just going to be the fodder that is fed over in trade.
This is it's a disaster.
He is going to hop the wall, but you're not getting away from the Diana. So
can't dodge that one.
That's another kill into the pockets of Johan.
It's starting to feel like, you know, spring round 1 Gnar.
First item here. GENG, they're going to make the right choice. They're not going to try to fight over this second Rift Herald. They don't have a LeBlanc to try to steal it and get the eye. As the arrow does come in, that's a really nice blast engage. As BDD's in a lot of trouble, but he is able to turn it around as the Fates calling it so much value. But here comes Morgan, and finally the carries of HANWHA Life show up. That's a double kill now for Chovy. Let's add some more gold into yet another carry. HANWHA Life are flying away with this one.
Rascal's like, well, I can finish my first item with this turret, I suppose, because I'm not going anywhere near that mid lane push. Rift Herald, let's get the charge, but oh no!
Yeah, he's totally dead.
What a play!
Not even expecting that. I mean, there was, even without the blast plant, it's Hex Flash, right? It's Alistar. They're trying to get on top of this back line now, as maybe HANWHA Life went a little bit too far. This is some decent gold being given back to the side of GENG, but they're not going to get Johan, and the Boomerang's going to miss, as well as the Q. Nobody can seem to hit any of these guys. They have the plot armor in this game, both the Set and the Diana.
It's insane. Looking for picking off this Lucian. Look at Morgan's position here. You can actually taxi in if they're not careful.
Yeah, definitely thinking about it. This is Infernal Soul, so neither team wants to give this one away.
No, it's super important.
GENG, even from behind, they want to get in here. That's nice. They're looking for the Ashe, and they will immediately take down the Ashe. Klid able to come in from behind, but let's see the turnaround here from HANWHA Life. The knockup on a Johan. He doesn't get that much value with his ultimate either, but Chovy is still alive, trying to get the damage down, but the kick comes in, and they're going to take him down. The other side of the fight here, though, Johan and Morgan were able to get some work done. As the boomerang comes in and slows them down, Johan and Morgan, they can't seem to die in this game. As GENG will go in and get another one, and BDD is so healthy with so much mana. He's looking to try to win this one, to put in the damage for his team. What an insanely close fight as Morgan just dodges everything in this game.
Yeah, not to mention the Q misses from Johan again. This just keeps happening. This is the slipperiest 10 players that we have in the LCK altogether. But, you know, when you lose out on your Ashe at the beginning of a fight like that, if you can't get the kills early...
Oh, okay. Gets Lee Sin, and he gets stunned. And he's trying to get BDD here. There's no help for him, actually. The Q will come in. And finally, they take down the Diana. But the teleport comes in from Chovy a little bit too late. At least he's looking to clean up the scraps here. Should be able to get a couple, you'd imagine.
Rascal's, you know, Nara barless, but not going to be able to do much. I was like, maybe he can kill Deft. He's 3 levels up, but not alone. Duo, unfortunately, coming up a little bit flat here, and they really have to be the glue that holds this comp together. Once again, Life.
Oh, they're trying to get the Diana, but again, everything misses. And now, look at Ruler in the front line. He cannot escape now, as Zed is going to dunk him into the ground. The kick comes out for the disengage, as the culling isn't going to do much. GENG, at least, able to only lose one. But let's see what HANWHA can get off the back of this. They're looking towards the top side of that river, but they have some low health bars. Do you take the chance here? Do you go for it? Doesn't look like it.
I don't think so. Not with...
extremely optimistic on that one for sure.
I think they're just wanting to get the prio. They're like so desperate to clear this vision up right now.
It just... Okay, Chovy, I don't know about this one. He has a stopwatch though. Was it the bait in the end? He's able to kite it back. And look at that! In goes Johan, gets 4 in the back line. And the follow-up is quite nice as well. BDD is trying to frontline, but he can only do that for so long. As Rascal as well is trying to get roped in here, but he will be able to escape, and that is a massive catch from HANWHA Life.
I mean, I think even Atlas is going to be calling for more Johan after this. This is absolutely a fantastic performance from this player. He's 5-1-6. The majority of the kills here on this game he's been involved in, and when you hit the R button at the right time with this composition, like that's how you win fights. You have to win them basically.
Pull it over to his side. He's like, get over here, Dragon.
Really nice respect here on the teleport from Morgan, actually, from GENG. And like you said, they're kind of trying to pull the Drake. You know, it's almost like they're going to leash tied to it, literally, trying to pull it over.
Yeah. Rascal trying to send away Morgan. He wants that Mega Gnar here as in we go. The smite, no, it goes the way of Johan. As Life is going in now, trying to be a frontline for his team. And HANWHA Life saying, no, we got the Dragon. We don't have to force into your concave. Let's just back away.
Yeah, and like the crazy thing about this too is if this game just kind of slows down, then Deft actually becomes a champion. Just trying to get Drake prio. Because once again, they can take a Drake and then move back. And guess what? They're like, oh, GENG might try to trade this.
Yeah.
So we're just going to group up.
They're just going to, I think, all in it here. Yep, they're all over the wall. And the Dragon is taken. GENG could have assumed that that was going to happen. But they have so much Baron damage. But not everybody's hitting it here, really. BDD is actually up on the side. And now we have the jungler coming up, but it's not on time as the Ren set comes in. Morgan tries to go for the engage, but the damage is there. They take out the set, and now with the Baron, can GENG actually win this? No, Deft is kiting it out excellently, and there it is. Johan gets in again, gets into the back line and picks up 2, but BDD is trying to carry it by himself, and he might just be able to. Ruler still alive, somehow kiting it out the entire time, and GENG might have just won this. They have the Baron, and they'll look to push the mid lane.
They're going to push the lane to win the game, and that was such a huge turnaround moment, a decisive moment for GENG. Go into the Drake pit here, and even with good fighting here from Deft, the positioning is so good, and Johan has the really amazing engage. Morgan being picked early means that you just don't have an amazing front line anymore as HANWHA Life. Look at Chovy and Deft. They're trying to do what they can. There's a huge disconnect. And Clid here, you know, has his res available, so in this longer fight, it's like Deft and Chovy are suddenly frontlining, and they're like, wait, we can't be here. We can't win this.
Okay, and they're not going to push for the ends here. The timers are too low. They're too short, even 37 minutes into the game, because they had to push a couple of turrets, actually 3 turrets, to get here in the Infernal Drake. So GENG are just trying to control the space and looking to do the same thing, have them kite into them and fight like that. That's a nice arrow here. They're going to get life, and that's a bunch of kiting damage, but Morgan tries to get in there. It doesn't matter. They're still able to burst him down. And Ruler's going to get picked here as well. And this time the bluff is called, and it should be good. Really nice follow-up knockup. BDD does some insane damage, but he's pretty much all alone at this point. He's still trying to 1v5 right now.
I go in there.
As he is very desperate to make the play.
You got Chovy's GA, but you might lose the game over this one. Now there is the mid turret up on the inhibitor right now, but with only 2 players here to defend, oh no.
HANWHA Life are like not sure exactly what to do.
Yeah, this is actually really bad indecisiveness here, but they're gonna look for Rascal now.
He does not have his leap, it looks like. They're just trying to 2v5, a lot of low health bars here as Def easily able to flash away from that one, and now they hop onto him, and that is disastrous for HANWHA Life, as Rascal could get a lot of damage, but at the end of the day, the Diana's still here, trying to trade it back, but Toby comes back, and another GA is popped. How many of them are there in the shop exactly?
Well, now GENG have successfully bought enough time to get those respawns through, so the game will go on. But HANWHA Life Esports are going to get the 4th Infernal Drake for the soul. You're not going to see another one of these, okay? I mean, no game has ever been anything like this one. As Life gets picked here, it's a really nice attempt to pull him away with the Fate's Call, but this is GENG just overextending massively, trying to choke HANWHA Life Esports out and put the distance between them and the Drake. As you said, they get punished, but then HANWHA Life Esports aren't decisive. BDD grabs GA here, and he did not have flash, so I guess he probably wasn't going to get out of there either way, so my battle on the call on that one. But either way, that's all they get, and then they're extremely indecisive here, and Rascal's got a full health bar, he's got his Gnar bar, and then suddenly Def dies, and everything falls apart here. Has to flash early, but then he can still get jumped on.
Look at Johan and the amount of value he gets with this low health. He's waiting. He comes in.
Yeah.
No, and the kick is huge as well.
This should have been better for HANWHA Life Esports, arguably, but, you know, because they were...
4 Infernal Drake sold for HANWHA Life. Look at the Baron. Does it even exist?
Yeah, I know.
He's going to try to steal it, but nope, not this time. As Johan will shut down that idea, and now he's trying to get the kill onto Clid as well. We got to fight on the bottom side. Down will go Clid. As in goes to set another huge moonfall. BDD, he's trying to kite it out here, but the Zonyas will only keep him alive for so long. They're going to take him down, and it's only Rascal. I think HANWHA Life have finally done it.
Yeah, I think so.
Although,
I mean, plot armor, you know, has been like one of the stories we had throughout this game.
Wait.
He teleports top.
And
Mark ping.
I mean, he's stopped this mid lane, but there's more minions coming.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's hoping that they're going to collapse onto him instead, but I have bad news. They are not. He's going to back right now, but there's just no way to buy time for these extremely long death timers. And we talked about plot armor. We talked about players not getting caught. Rascal, he's not going to have enough plot armor to stay alive this time.
And stopwatch, but
the writers for this series, okay, they were like, Chronicler tweeted out it was going to be the best day of LCK summer, and so far, it has delivered 2 fantastic back-to-back games here. The second game, though,